Good morning, fam. Join me this morning while I make my famous seafood salad. Hope you enjoy. Good day, aunties, babies. Today, I'm gonna make my famous seafood salad. Feeling guilty. It's gonna be gone all week. And my son is gonna be looking crazy, even though he knows how to cook, but I'm gonna whip up a few things that he likes so he can have them in here to eat while I'm gone. Okay, first, I don't make anything without my Dukes. Dukes, mayonnaise, Hellmann's is too watery. You need your large shells. I've already boiled them. Large shells, it don't matter what brand. An onion. I'm not gonna use these greens just yet because I'm gonna use that for something else I'm doing. But I like to use yellow and red bell peppers, or you can use orange and yellow, whatever, but I like my yellow and red. So I'm gonna use those to make my stuff. So all I do is cut this stuff up. Where's my big knife? I was gonna use my chopper, but I don't feel like cleaning it in afterwards, and it's just a headache. It's easier for me to just cut up my onions and bell peppers myself. I'm saying that now, but we'll see. I try to get them as small as possible because everybody's different. Now, I love bell peppers and onions, but I don't want no big hunks and chunks of bell peppers in anything I cook. I like to have it diced as fine as I can get it. So I'm gonna do half of a large yellow and half of a large red, depending on, I'm gonna tell y'all right now with me, I don't measure. I'm trying to give y'all like a ballpark figure or amount of what I use. I just usually go by looks or when I'm season to taste. But I feel like that's what I'm gonna use. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Now, could be different once I look at it and look at my crab meat and my shrimp, because that has a lot to do with it. The way I make it. All right, so I'm gonna finish cutting up this onion and bell pepper because I know y'all don't wanna stand here and look at me do that. And I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna cut up my onions and bell pepper. You see the mixture in here. I'm gonna sit this over here. 1 second. Got my crab meat. I use real crab meat, any brand. Crab meat has gotten so expensive. Now, I used to get a can for $10. Now they $20 or plus in the raggedy state of Florida. Unless one of the grocery stores put it on sale, like Winn-Dixie. And then you can usually get it for like $13. And I went and got a bunch of it and put it in the freezer because I like to make seafood dressing and make this crab salad all the time. So I'm open up my crab meat, and you know I'm gonna rinse it. I don't know why, but I just do. It's not much juice or anything in it, but I just do that and squeeze it out so I can this just me, so like an OCD thing. You're gonna need, I got my frying pan over there heating up because we gotta start heating this stuff up. My crab salad, my seafood salad is gonna always start off hot. All right, so I got like a pound of jumbo shrimp. I already told you need dukes. I don't use anything but dukes. The rest of that stuff don't work right. Helmets be too watery when you try to work with it. And then crab, ugh, so don't eat that. So you're gonna use your Creole seasoning, that's my favorite. I know I've already cut up a million onions, but take my word for it. Garlic powder, Old Bay, and I just always put in a little bit, a double. It's the New Yorker in me. Now, I'm telling you right now, I don't measure how much I do. I just season to taste. So I just started off. We're gonna run it down real quick while my pan is warming up. I put a little Tony's. Put my garlic. Just a little bit of onion powder because it makes everything better. Put my adobo. I know I'm forgetting something, but I'm gonna get it. My Old Bay. And this is not what I usually use because I sent my son to get it, but hey, I'm gonna have to roll with it. Lemon pepper. I've already washed and dried my shrimp. Whenever you messing with shrimp and trying to put them on the grill, or I mean not on the grill, like on the, if you sauteing them or anything, you need to make sure your shrimp are dry because, or like if you were cooking salmon, because it gives it that little crispness. I don't never put soggy meat or wet meat on the grill. Now, this is just for the shrimp. It's gonna be plenty more seasoning, and it's probably too much for some people, but it's plenty more seasoning on here. So, I start with my stuff. And I'm gonna move you guys with me over here to the frying pan. So I start off with a little bit, maybe that's a tablespoon, a little bit more of olive oil. Any olive oil will do. And then now, this aggravates me. I hate when somebody take and rub the toast on the darn butter. That sends me over the edge. Anyway, this is my first video, so it's gonna be some bloopers and stuff in here, but I just get a square of butter and work it in with the olive oil because it keeps it from burning. So we're waiting for that to get a little bit hotter. Put a little bit more. What's wrong with this other thing? Or maybe I don't have it up high enough. Then I'm gonna get my shrimp. I've already boiled my noodles. I don't know if I told you that. I don't like putting them in before they get too. Let me see if they're ready. Yeah, that's ready. So I just lay my shrimp in here. They're gonna cook for a few minutes on each side. Okay. So they're gonna cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. It depends with shrimp on how thick they are, or how big they are, how long you gotta cook them. But you know you don't want to overcook them because they're gonna be rubbery and chewy. So I'm gonna let that cook, and we'll be back. Okay, my shrimp are done. As you can see, I'm gonna take these off and dump all that in my bowl, even the juice, all that stuff. Just put, I want it all in there. I want it all in there. Oops. I'm messing with my pan. All right. Now we coming back with some more butter, cause butter makes it go better. A little bit more. And I ain't gonna pour no more. I'm just gonna use a little bit of olive oil spray. All right. Now we doing your onions and bell peppers. You gotta cook those down. And you wanna cook your onions and bell peppers. Cook them down till they get soft and translucent. I know y'all didn't think I was gonna put them in there raw. No, ma'am. I'll let these cook up. So as you can, if you haven't already figured it out, my seafood salad starts off hot and it'll end up cold after it sits in the refrigerator. But you don't cook these down. You cook them down, saute them and cook them down till they translucent. Okay. Onions and bell pepper are good to go. We dumping it all in my bowl with the shrimp and noodles. You see a pattern here? Okay. There'll be a little bit left on there. It won't kill nobody. Guess what? More butter. I don't need no more oil. Now, I'm gonna get my claw crab meat together. All right. So we're putting it in here. It's not gonna take that long with this. I just kind of like try to heat it up, and then I'm gonna add my seasoning, so it's not too much. Just a little adobo, some Tony Cheshire, and Oh, babe. And all we doing is working it around the pot, mixing it up. Now see, this crab meat and soaked up that butter, but that's fine. I just wanted a little oil. A little, yeah, I guess you can call it butter oil, just to help work it around the pot so it don't be sticking and burning. Again, I always use, to me, a seafood salad. A true seafood salad has seafood in it. And I'm sorry, people, tuna fish is not, it don't go with seafood salad. If someone, so I'll make it, I've been places, I'm gonna make a seafood salad, and then if I see tuna fish, I instantly have an attitude. I don't want any. I won't be needing any of your seafood salad. Now, some people just call it tuna salad, cause now there's some good tuna salad out there. Don't get me wrong, I've eaten it, but don't come to the time I make seafood salad and then you got darn tuna in it and them little cocktail shrimp. That's aggravating. But I'm easily aggravated, but I'm just saying. All right, so everything's in here, so I'm gonna switch. All right, now you got all this goodness in here. You see me just mixing it up first. Just to make sure it's kind of mixed in there. We flip the bowl over so y'all can see it better. It's all in there. Now, we're gonna add our dukes. Now I already had some dukes open. So it's in there. Now, the trick with this, it's hot. So it's gonna soak up a lot of this mayonnaise. So you're gonna have to use more mayonnaise than what you would. Now, I don't mean baptize it or have it running soupy, because I can't stand soupy potato salad or any kind of salad. But for these purposes, you have to put more than what you normally would if you were making a salad, because this got to go in the refrigerator and sit for however long. I can't tell you how your refrigerator works. For however long your refrigerator takes to cool it down. And in that process, you're going to go in there and you be like, darn, this salad is like the Sahara Desert. It's like dry. But that's because it soaks it all up. Even if it wasn't hot, sometimes it does that as it sits. So what I do is I put a little extra. So I add my mayonnaise and then I keep, seeing, add a little and mix and add a little bit more and mix, because you can put some more in, but once that bad boy is soupy, soppy, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You just gonna have to hope that the refrigerator does what it does and helps you out. I don't know why. Just gonna have to hope that it does what it does. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what my problem is today. Maybe because it's 7:30 in the morning. Yep, I'm like an old person. I be up early, ready to go. But I have to do this early because I'm gonna want to eat it this afternoon. And it's a Sunday. Now, I think I'm gonna need some more. Get crazy. Yeah, that's about enough. Now, what I've noticed when I was doing this over the years, if I season it before I'm exactly sure how much mayonnaise I'm gonna use, it's gonna end up you have to end up adding some more, because as you add more mayonnaise, it kind of dilates the taste. But then when you do that, you end up having to keep adding more seasoning, and then you don't want it salty or you don't want it too hot, because salt don't mean seasoning. But I don't know. Look at me. I told you crab meat is high. I want all my crab meat out there. Okay, so now this is when I'm gonna add my stuff. So I season to taste, and I got the Tony's. Now obey. On your salad, you gonna season it to your taste. We like stuff kicking with a little kick to it, not too much to where you can't enjoy it. But it's up to you how you want it to taste. So again, go little by little. You can always add, but you can't take this crap out once you put it in there. So that's just my suggestion to you. So now again, I'm gonna give this another mix. And you're gonna have to, I do it all the time, I've been making this for years. You're just gonna have to just keep adding to your taste. That's good, but I'm gonna put no more salt in there, but I'm gonna put me some more Old Bay. Now, don't come in my comments telling me about paprika. Paprika to me is just for show. I don't use it. I don't need it. There's no place for it in my life. Let me taste. Yes, Lord. That's good. No, it ain't hot enough for me, so I got an Old Bay. Some Old Bay. But again, you're gonna have to season it to your taste. Or put whatever you want in it. This is what I put in it. This is what I use. I used to use a lot of Lorry seasoning. I stopped. I still have some that I use every now and then, because sometimes you just need a little Lorry seasoning. I don't care what nobody say. But I try to put other stuff in it besides it. Some stuff I use, I don't care. I'm gonna use Lorry seasoning. If you don't like it, don't eat it. But so you see the consistency. Now I'm gonna tell you, when you put it in the refrigerator and it gets cold, I told you it's gonna dry out. You might have to go back in, make sure this is new, but make sure if you have to add some more mayonnaise, it's cold. You might have to add a little bit more, and you might have to season it a little bit more, but you shouldn't. Because all that stuff is gonna sit in there and marinate. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. My seafood salad. It looks bomb, it looks good, it tastes good. And y'all have a wonderful Sunday. And I'll see you next time. I think next I'm gonna make some one pot jerk chicken and rice. It's my lazy way. So stay tuned for my next cooking video.